This is Go-MMT Radio.
Go-MMT Radio. Let's go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IB and Red Bus.
क्या हुआ है? बधाई हो, गो ट्रिपर हुआ है.
Welcoming new Go Tripper in the family.
Let's go.
Kicking off a new week with the show that's called Badhaai Ho. तो मैं किसे बधाई दे रही हूँ आज? She is from the online products department and she's based out of Gurgaon. Her name is Muskan Tulsyan. Muskan, it's so nice to have you on the show. A warm welcome.
Thank you so much, Annie. Happy to be a part of it.
You know, I believe, Muskan, you're pretty new in the system. How many months now?
Yes, I've been in the system for 3 months. Yeah, so pretty new.
And how has the journey so far been?
I think it's been crazy. I feel like I've been here longer. So I already feel like I belong here. It's been, it's been very great. And in fact, the onboarding and everything had been very smooth. Getting to learn a lot of new things.
Good. What were you doing before this?
So before this, I was working again as a product manager with Axis Bank for good 2 years. And I was based out of Mumbai.
Oh, okay. So travel really didn't have anything to do with it.
No, it did. Obviously. I mean, just the fact that, and you know, I know it's a cliche to say that I'm a travel enthusiast, but I am a big travel enthusiast, and getting an opportunity from Make My Trip is almost like a dream come true. So yeah, very exciting.
Yeah, that I guess answers the question as to why you feel like you belong here.
Yeah.
Bella, bella, प्यार है मेरा.
प्यार तूने क्या किया?
क्या मुझे प्यार है? प्यार हमें किस मोड़ पे ले आया? प्यार होता कई बार है.
Love is in the air. Celebrating Valentine Week with Go Trippers.
क्या हुआ है?
बधाई हो, गो ट्रिपर हुआ है.
Welcoming new Go Tripper in the family.
Let's go.
On the show with Muskan Tulsyan, she's in the online products department based out of Gurgaon. She loves being at MMT because she says, I have been a travel enthusiast, so being here feels like I was always meant to be here. That's a good feeling to actually start work at any place with. It kind of makes you feel comfortable. It kind of makes you feel a lot more curious. Did you feel like that when you first joined the place?
Definitely, you know, and the entire travel industry in general, I've always seen it from a customer side, right? Now being on this side of the table, getting to explore a lot of things, you know, I've even gotten a chance to speak to a few hotel and flight folks, even though I'm not working on that specific piece, but it's been very interesting.
Tell us a little more about your induction and immersion programs, because I hear that's something that everybody loves to talk about.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, and emotion is something which actually makes sure that you know where you're working for, what the company is actually doing, what are the different line of businesses, right? Or else you'd just be working in isolation. And, you know, we got a chance to interact with all the leaders leading different segments, you know, all taco, flights, hotels, everything. And we even got a chance to do a market visit. So I visited a hotel, understood what actually happens on the other side, on the supplier side.
Of
So yeah,
course.
pretty interesting and pretty informative.
Yeah, and a whole new world has opened up for you. In fact, I think a whole new world has opened up for the entire population on the globe because everybody these days loves to travel. It's like become a thing with everybody to see themselves kind of loosen up a little bit, de-stress themselves, and then come back to be a lot more productive. Do you think?
Definitely. I think whenever I take a break, I travel anywhere, be it a short trip or a longer one, it just presses the refresh button. And I'm all encouraged and curious again to work.
All right, before we slip into the song, I have a quick rapid fire round for you. Are you ready for this?
Yes, I think I'm ready.
The rapid fire round.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Cats or dogs?
Cats.
Summer or winter?
Summers.
Oh, you're one of the very few who says summer. Nice. Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Beach vacation or mountain retreat?
Beach vacation, hands down.
So when you were in Mumbai, you loved going to the beaches?
I did. And even when I'm traveling, all the time my preference is to visit an island or a beach place.
Oh, cool. Book or a movie?
Movie.
Morning person or night owl?
Night out for sure.
Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix.
Pen or pencil?
Pencil.
Fiction or non-fiction?
Fiction.
Sneakers or sandals?
Heels.
Good one. Comedy or drama?
Drama.
Sunrises or sunsets?
Sunsets.
Oh, that is sweet. With that, we close the first rapid fire round. So your journey at MMT has been nothing short of magical so far, learning so many new things.
रुको जरा सबर करो
टाइम है एक ब्रेक का। अच्छा, ब्रेक से याद आया, दोस्त अभी तक टीपॉट वाला नहीं आया।
Oh hell no
क्या हुआ है? बधाई हो, गो ट्रिपर हुआ है।
Welcoming new Go Tripper in the family.
On the show with Muskan Tulsyan, she's in the online products department, Trip Money to be specific, based out of Gurgaon, and Badhaai ho to Muskan for sure. So Muskan, tell me about some of the places that you have on your mind, on your bucket list that maybe in the coming years you want to definitely take off and you're already working on it.
Yeah, so I think the next destination that I'm already planning to visit is the Caribbean islands.
Nice. Looks like 2025 is going to be it, huh?
Yes, that's going to be it.
What's really drawing you towards the Caribbean islands? I understand water because you're a very water and beach person. But other than that, what is it that really kind of, pulls you there?
I think also the parts I'm planning to visit the islands which are not very commercial. I like to visit the places which are not very crowded.
Yeah.
And, during the seasons which are not very crowded or commercial. So that's the reason not a lot of Indians specifically visit those islands very frequently. So just want to see their culture, it's on a different continent. So let's see how that goes.
How easy is it to get to the Caribbean islands? Do you need a visa to enter? Do you need, how long is the journey going to be like? Have you kind of gone through all of this?
Yes. So you can travel with US visa. If you have US visa, it's pretty simple. You can use that in almost all the islands accept US visa.
Mm-hmm.
And you can simply carry US dollars as a currency and you can get it exchanged at the airport, or even US dollar works in most of the islands. The journey is pretty long. Generally, people first go to US and then take a flight to any of the Caribbean islands. And
Correct.
That's the same approach that even I'm planning to take. And till US, it's like a 16 to 18 hours flight, depending on where you plan to land. And then maybe 3 more hours to any of the islands.
Oh my God, this is going to be one hell of a trip. And you've got to take some time off. You're planning on that too, right? It needs at least 3 weeks.
Not 3 weeks. I think that's a lot to ask for, but maybe 2 weeks, yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'm really glad that you have this clarity that these are the places you have to take off, because I think for you, typically, what I kind of come to understand now is that travel is literally the fuel that you rely on.
That's my kind of the most important hobby. It's like I have to have a flight ticket booked to be happy. One flight ticket to somewhere has to be booked through and through.
I'm getting a feeling that you probably also then have an Instagram account on which you kind of, take people, your followers through all these trips that you take up.
I do. Though it's not a public account. For my close group of friends, I do keep uploading pictures from my trips.
Oh, it's private, so I'm not going to ask you what your handle is because then it'll soon become public. But nevertheless, it's really nice that you're following your hobby, and it's a good thing that you plan accordingly and you know exactly when you want to go out, on trips that really make you kind of stay motivated.
PPT और ChatGPT में फर्क समझ नहीं आता?
छोटी बच्ची हो क्या? GO-MMT Radio.
क्या हुआ है? बधाई हो, गो ट्रिपर हुआ है।
Welcoming new Go Tripper in the family.
On the show, Badhaai Ho with Muskan Tulsyan. Muskan, this is the last bit of the show and it's a never have I ever round. Are you ready for this one?
Yes, I'm ready.
Never have I ever broken a bone.
I haven't.
Oh, cool. So that is never, huh? Never
Yes.
have I ever Googled myself.
I have Googled myself.
That's a nice one. And what did you find out?
I didn't find out anything. I was just given some references to LinkedIn account, which I got happy about. That okay, I can find myself on LinkedIn if not on Google yet.
Oh, good. Never have I ever traveled solo.
I have traveled solo for work though, but not for leisure.
Oh, so which means the Caribbean islands plan is with friends.
Yes.
Oh,
Friends and
cool.
family.
Nice. Never have I ever seen a ghost.
I haven't and I don't plan to. Never.
Never have I ever laughed so hard I spit out my drink.
I have done that. Maybe more than a couple of times.
Oh, cool. Never have I ever pretended to be on the phone.
I've done that too.
Never have I ever met a celebrity.
I have met celebrities. I've, in fact, met a lot of celebrities when I was in Mumbai and one of them when I was in Switzerland. So, yeah.
Oh, so cool. Can you throw in a few names, like say 2 names?
So, I mean, I've met Varun Dhawan, I've met Dia Mirza.
That's sweet.
I've also met Shah Rukh Khan.
Oh my God. How did that happen? Were you at an event?
Yes, I was at an event and he's also there. So, I mean,
Cool.
pretty special. Got a chance to see him.
Yeah. Never have I ever sleepwalked.
That I haven't. Never.
Okay. Never have I ever read an entire book in a day.
I have back in school, I think.
Ah, nice. Never have I ever stayed up all night.
I have stayed up all night.
Never have I ever cheated on a test.
I think that's not going to be a never for anybody.
Never have I ever marched in a protest.
I've done that as well.
Oh, you have. Very good. And what protest was this?
So, I mean, not a great example to share, but this was a candle march for something bad that happened in my school. So, yeah.
Never have I ever been in love.
I have been loved for sure.
Oh, that's so sweet. Never have I ever fallen asleep at work.
Work? No. College? Yes.
Never have I ever gone on a blind date.
No, I haven't.
Oh, well, with that, we come to the end of Never Have I Ever. One last question I do have for you, though. Can you tell me of a value or of something very important that maybe your mentors or your parents kind of gave you and you hold that very close to your heart?
So from my parents, one thing that, they've been telling me through and through is that in this world, you can be a lot of things, but choose to be kind. So that's one thing I try to carry with me all the time. On a professional front, I think a lot of lessons, and from all of my mentors, I've just been learning something through and through. But some things in general, which I try to keep in my mind is that consistency and the correct intention always helps.
Right. Yeah. I think good intentions and consistency are 2 very key things for any successful career, and I guess you are holding on to it tight. So all the very best and hope you reach the heights that you are dreaming of to be at and become very successful.
Thank you so much, Annie. I think it was great connecting with you.
Oh, and all the very best for that trip that you are all set to take off your bucket list to the Caribbean islands, by the way.
Yes, thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Badhaai ho to you one more time before we close the show, and all the very best again.
Thank you so much. All the very best to you too.
Thank you. Muskan Tulsyan, she's from the online products department and she's based out of Gurgaon. With this, the show comes to an end. It's GO-MMT Radio with your host Annie. I will be catching you again on Wednesday for a new show. It's called Main Bhi RJ. We'll find out a lot more on that day. It's going to be a bit of a surprise for you as to who's going to join me, who also might just play an RJ. We don't know. But stay tuned and stay cheerful till then.
To listen to your favorite GO-MMT radio from anywhere, follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn and Instagram. Visit the GO-MMT radio page for daily updates and enjoy listening to your favorite radio channel.
GO-MMT Radio. Hashtag Go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IB Bo and Redbus.